It is against this backdrop that NBC News takes a week-long look at violent crime in America and examines possible solutions as well. Tonight, the question is, should drugs be legalized? NBC's Dawn Fratangelo reports from one city where the answer to that question is a resounding no. In Cleveland, they have other ideas.
Cleveland police believe this is the only way to fight the drug problem. They're raiding another suspicious apartment.
Any drugs, large sums of money, or weapons in this apartment.
This time, they find only residue of crack and $230.
Is it frustrating? Are you winning? Are you making a dent?
We're trying to keep a lid on it. I don't know if we're not winning, but we're trying to hold things down.
At least 70% of the crime in Cleveland is drug-related. Still, those on the front lines insist legalization won't stop the violence.
The users would still have to pay for it. A good percent of these people are unemployed, so they'd still be doing the thefts and the burglaries and things to get the money to buy it legally.
Hi. You know who I am?
That's Councilwoman Fannie Lewis, who represents the east side of Cleveland.
Legalizing drugs is a bad idea.
Bad idea.
Drugs have already destroyed thousands of lives in Lewis's district. She fears she'd lose even more to legalization. Her solution is to communicate with each of the 4,000 kids in her ward.
How realistic, though, is it for you to go to every single youngster in your ward?
We got to do it. We got to do it if we want to help them.
Some of her young constituents agree with her.
It will boost the crime up. Who won't legalize drugs?
Dr. Ted Perrin, who runs a drug treatment center in Cleveland, is one of the few who thinks it must be discussed.
If we are required to spend most of our time and effort pursuing illegal felons rather than authorizing breaking down barriers to treatment and working on prevention in our society, then we will continue to lose our war on drugs.
I started getting high when I was 13 years old.
But he need only go to his newest patient to find someone who disagrees.
If you legalize drugs, you have a whole lot of messed up people. A lot of people don't use them because they're illegal. But once you get on it, you own it.
Even this longtime Cleveland police drug informant is convinced legalization won't stop the dealers.
It wouldn't put them out of business because they're going to find another way. It's like the old saying, there's two ways to skin a cat. And by them legalizing, that wouldn't stop them. It wouldn't stop them at all.
One innovative city-sponsored program is stopping some of them.
Yeah, we boarded up 9 houses on this street, and this is one of them here.
Over 2 years, more than 600 known drug houses have been boarded up, shut down.
49 and a half.
Some complain the board-up program doesn't stop the problem, only moves it to another neighborhood. Still, it provides a greater sense of security and empowerment for residents that their complaints actually stop drug activity on their block.
Okay, take care.
Me too.
I've noticed a great difference in it since the houses has been boarded. Less traffic and less people hanging out on the street. Yeah, I feel a little safer.
Feeling safe.
Listen, I love you.
That's the main concern for people whose neighborhoods have been turned into violent drug zones. And there's a strong belief legalization won't stop the violence. So for now, Cleveland will stick with the weapons it knows best, a Scarlet Letter program and raids, retaking the city block by block. Dawn Fratangelo, NBC News, Cleveland.
As part of our special coverage this week, we have set up several ways for you to tell us what you think, by telephone, fax, also by computer. One involves special telephone lines that allow you to tell us if you agree or disagree that drugs should be legalized. If you agree, call 1-900-230-6221. To disagree, you call 1-900-230-6222. Each call will cost 55 cents. If you're under 18, you'll need your parents' permission. The numbers on the screen right now indicate the response so far today. And remember, this is not a poll. It's just an indication of what you're thinking. You can also reach us by fax, area code 212-664-5818. And if you're on the internet computer system, you can respond electronically. Our internet address, violence@nbc.ge.com, C-O-M, no spaces. Or you can leave a voicemail message on our feedback line, 1-900 678-6221. That will cost you 95 cents a minute.